So let us tune into our breath and heart. Inhale deeply. And out. Let us take a moment to tune into the light of the heart and love that connects us all, beyond space and time, beyond limitations and distance. Take a moment to feel where we are, feel our roots, connection with the ground, the chair that we are sitting on, and hello. Intention of getting on this video is just simply to share the current process, and I've been inspired by, I would leave the link in the description, a talk of Bashar called The Eye of the Needle, and what he shared, something that resonates deeply at the current process that many of us are on. We are flowing into the new paradigm, into the new chapter, and how we define what new paradigm is, or new chapters, or higher consciousness is, or even the eye of needle is entirely up to us. But I feel that there's similarities within this, which is moving into the new, anchoring evolving consciousness, anchoring so-called future energy, new energy into our beings, into how we live our lives, into transforming our relationship with fears. And there are steps that he shared in this talk that really resonate and on point with the current process that I am on, and what I've been observing that many people are on as well, which is first, forgiveness. In this moment of time, a lot of stuff risings within, a lot of what we can perceive as challenges, what we can perceive as old conditions. And we are being in the point of seeing, feeling within the heart mind, seeing with the eye, the higher eye, the play out of the paradox. The outer situation at time reflect the paradox of who we may not resonate with. The old conditioning, the social norms, physical conditions, mental conditions, our old identity and memory according to how we were in the past, linearly speaking, may rise in this moment of time. And it comes with temptation to play in. It comes with temptation of us to sink into that mode of, I'm not worthy, of being intertwined with the energy that's being purged, whether it's anger, fear, resentment, lust, greed, jealousy, doubt, insecurity, different layers. And here is an invitation when we align ourselves with the state of forgiveness. We align ourselves with the state of authority, of being our own authority and giving permission that we can offer forgiveness to ourselves and to others. And we do no need to wait for others to do what we feel that is right. We do not need to wait for others to apologize, to correct what they have done that we perceive as wrong. But we, using this flow of forgiveness as water that rejuvenates our spirit, as a tool for us to detach, let go, and be free from the old. So within this, has been said within this lockdown and quarantine, it's an invitation for us to go inwards. And when we embody that, when we embrace that invitation, a lot of things comes up, and when we go inwards, we have that opportunity to gain deeper insights about ourselves, about what's playing out, what's being reflected in the external world, our reactions, our attitude, our belief system, and our perceptions toward that, and then most importantly, our perceptions towards ourselves. Let go of negative judgment and layers, forgive. And at this moment, my personal journey has to do with the condition, autoimmune condition, that I'm making peace with. That I know deeply that it's going to be page by page. I'm not going to rush into knowing everything. I'm going to take it as it is, one step at a time, and integrate perhaps scientific medical side as well as spiritual cure. And what I am integrating with is an old energy of Lyran resonance within me that has to do with transforming the warrior archetype, the fight and fight mode, into knowing that all is well, into knowing that I can surrender and I can feel comfortable in my own skin. So if any of you been having this old conditioning rising up, look at it with new eyes. See how you can offer peace. See how you can offer forgiveness to yourself. And whatever old emotion that rise within, feel it with gratitude. Don't feel it with negative judgment. Do not feel it with resistance, and feel it with gratitude. Unlock the lesson and then let it pass. Forgive, let go, and be free. And then second is that what Bashar mentioned, which I resonate as well, and many of us have been doing so, is become only an observer. Simply an observer to the all that rises, because we know that they no longer serves. Because we know that if we participate, if we play in, whether it's the old story of the mind that we create and intertwine with our old self, the emotional yearning, the attachment, the reaction, when we play in, when we participate, we again identified ourselves with that old self. Does it serve? We have to ask ourselves these questions. We have to go beyond temptation of playing in and reprogram ourselves, rearrange our belief system. I always recommend people in sessions is that to practice anchoring focus into the breath. And it doesn't matter how long it takes you. It's just when you feel that you are in your center, and whatever rises within, just be an observer. Have an honest self-assessment beyond negative judgment. Observe as a third person. Observe with the eyes of the mother and father love within. And also, if you feel centered enough, you can communicate, engage in inner dialogue. Anger, why are you there? Jealousy, why are you there? Tell me, I want to get to know you. But if all the lessons have been unlocked, and what rises within is simply an old smell, old waves, let them pass. I also feel bad energy. That is one of the key energies of COVID-19. Key energies, not source, key energy. And there's controversial that where the virus come from, and I don't want to get into that. We're speaking of key energy here, and bad medicine, bad totem is one of the key energy. Bad medicine has to do with rebirth, and rebirth doesn't come without death. So, and we also often associate the process of transformation with the butterfly. And again, the butterfly doesn't come without different stages. And what I feel the stage of the butterfly in this moment of time is when us get into this cocoon. This lockdown, quarantine, isolation, we're in our cocoon, and we are transforming old layers that no longer serves in order to spread our butterfly wings. And within this dark uncertainty, intense process of transformation and transmutation within the cocoon, We're going to learn to dance and being comfortable with the seen and the unseen. And this is when the bat medicine comes in. Bat uses echolocation, uses sound. And here is a symbol, a reflection of us, that we can not only perceive, see, and become receptive. Not only hear, not only sight and hearing from the sides and seeing from front and sides, but also 360-degree receptivity. How we can take sound as a symbol of resonance. How we can observe the resonance within us, our reaction between inner world and relationship between outer world. How the outer world reflect back, bounce and echo back to us. And here is a purpose of synchronicity. When we see different synchronicities, different events synchronizes, it's a way of the universe telling us this is where we're at. And if certain events that keeps happening that doesn't resonate, perhaps there's something within, the resonance within, that needs to be shifted in order for the outer world to echo back what resonates with the heart. And this has to do with peeling off what no longer serves, peeling off all layers that base upon fear, so that we can then vibrate upon the resonance of our authenticity, according to the resonance of who we are truly within, which is being a freedom, creator of gratitude, grace, love, beauty, and harmony in our own unique ways. And also the other steps that Bashar mentioned is the integration of the future self, so to speak, linearly speaking. Using creative thinking, imaginative thinking, and this has been said. Creative thinking, imaginative thinking, train the mind to not feeding into fear, because when we feed our focus and creative energy into fears, we get drained, we get exhausted. When we feed all of our energy into trying to control the external outcome, we get tired, we get drained. So it's all about wheeling the mind into creative thinking, into imaginative thinking, and know that each of us have this version of future self that we are integrating with. And this can be tuned in with the heart, with what excites the heart, and engage the imagination as the paintbrush for us to paint pictures of what we can integrate in this moment of now. For example, if you have something within you that you wish to create, that you're yearning so much for, but then there's doubts and there's fear and there's condition within, take a moment of time to sit with what excites the heart and imagine yourself. What does it feel like doing that? What kind of shape are you in? Perhaps you're shape-shifting into a unicorn, perhaps you're shape-shifting into the inner child, perhaps you're shape-shifting into a medicine person of other lifetime, or a star being of other lifetime. And seek grounded information of what you can integrate. Perhaps it's a new belief system about yourself. Perhaps it's new ways of looking at yourself. Perhaps it's new ways of living. New ways of loving yourself. So I'll leave the rest to you. If you wish to check out the rest of Bashar Talk, I'll leave the link and you can check him out. But I'm sharing this because it's just deep synchronicities of what I observe going on within group cacao ceremony, within private session, and most importantly within myself. So here's me sharing whatever it is that inspired me to keep going. So in turn, for you to take in what resonates only, discern what doesn't, and take whatever it is to your own advantage. Let us sit in the heart, an offering little transmission for us all. turning into love. Manu. Masinasa Maniyu Tatu. Continue to move forward. Continue to anchor evolving energy. Turn everything into your advantage. Keep moving, spontaneous, fluid. Let go of negative judgment. Keep unlocking lesson. Keep being and becoming, becoming. It's a dance. Dance of highs and lows, dark and light. Rigid and fluidity. It's a dance. Thank you. And lots of love to you. And also June private readings and sessions still open for booking if you wish to work with me. And gratitude once again for all of your support that comes in all kinds of direction, in all kinds of ways. And lots of love to you. Namaste.